What is going on, people? So, this is Marvel Strike Force. I haven't made an update video on this game for a little while. But, basically they have this new thing called Red Stars. As you can see here. And they cost... You can get a lot of them for, check this offer here. You get 4,000 for $10. Or you can spend 1,350 in-game money and you get 6,000 of them. That takes quite a bit of grinding to try to get that out there. And it makes your power go up like a pretty crazy amount. I've seen from like 50,000 to 70,000. Like this Luke Cage used to be down here somewhere. And he just skyrocketed up there. And there's been a lot of backlash about it. So they have now put out a new dev blog talking about this stuff. And pretty much everybody thought they would either nerf how powerful they were or try to make it so you could like target which red stars you want, because right now in the game it's just random. Whatever you get is just random. So not only are you pulling for random characters, you're pulling for random shards, and you have like basically 1 in 2,000 or something chance of getting a 7-star. It's ridiculous for what you want. Like, here's my main teams, and as you can see, yeah, 1 red star there, 2 here, 2 there. Vision has 4, but I never use them, so it's useless. But here's what they decided that was gonna be awesome. And they're talking about addressing feedback, so they're not even going to address anything in this thing. In addition of Red Stars has provided a new source of character power to the game, provided a quick boost that helps characters overcome previously insurmountable challenges, as well as a new tactical option for new teams built around characters that have acquired a high Red Star count. This new power comes with a new way to approach how resources can be invested in characters. Adding new ways for characters to gain power is a difficult process and not something we do lightly. Building a team takes time, effort, and careful planning. We know that players are deeply invested in teams they have assembled, and we want those teams to succeed. The Red Star system is a new way to improve your characters, and it is fundamentally different from other methods in that it's currently not possible to invest in a specific character directly. The random nature of the system means that you might be presented with a tough choice. Is your highest value investment opportunity the 7 gold star Iron Fist you've been building up, or the new potential 7 red star crossbones you've seen hit dazzling power numbers in other rosters? At first glance it may seem as if certain 7 red star characters can overpower any team combination on their own, but that is not the case. While red stars are valuable, their contribution to the outcome of a given battle is not as high as the power numbers might suggest. And we'll go into specifics here. While this isn't representative in a squad's power score, player skill generally equates to 20% more power when battling an opponent controlled by AI. This means that your 100k power team should be able to take down 120k team when you're controlling them. You can feel this when you choose fights in arena mode. Even in mirror matches, you can almost always take on an opponent tougher than yourself with the right choices. Or synergistic team compositions, Brotherhood of Fear team, defenders, etc. can account for even more with the right composition and tactics. It's not uncommon for teams to punch up more than 50% power when they take into consideration that 7 red star characters are extremely rare and that PvP teams typically require 5 characters. The 75% power on a single character within a squad can often be countered with the right combination of skill and tools. We've extensively tested gold star teams versus a mix of high red and gold star compositions to prove that out, including the Quakes and Crossbones of the world. For example, a maxed out Fury Shield team with 0 red stars will beat a Maximum Tech team with 3 red star characters, Star-Lord, Vision, Rocket, and Drax, and a 7 red star crossbones 100% of the time with skillful choices. There are several other teams that can defeat Tech crossbone teams as well. And I would just like to show this. If we go into my arena here, I am ranked 7. I have been, this is the lowest I've ranked in several days. I have been ranking 2 for a while. But as you can see here, I am up here with several red star people. This guy has 4 red stars on his Venom and 3 on his Magneto. And if we try to look out here, we've got another Defenders team who has several red stars. There was a 6-star red star Gamora somewhere here. She might be in the second. And there was a very high rank, that's like a 5-star shield Taunter guy. I can't remember his name right now. But there's a shield team in here with a lot of red stars. And I can beat them with my team here. And my team is only 14,000 and their team is like almost 20k. So what they're saying is kind of true. Red Star accessibility. That said, we recognize that the power gap looks daunting now, particularly when most collections are just starting to build up red stars. As more orbs drop, and as more of those convert over to elite red star orbs, you'll quickly have 3-5 red star characters spread throughout your roster. You'll be armed with even more valuable tactical options to counter those 7-star characters and upgrade your teams. Recognize that to reach that point will take some time and trust, so you want to help players build up those red star collections faster in a few ways. We have a seasonal login calendar planned this month that will reward players for logging in daily. These prizes will include many red star orbs and commonly in an elite red star orb. This is really nice. Second, we'll be adding several red star achievements that will give you 10,000 red star orb fragments per achievement. This is a new category of achievement which will be awarded once you reach levels 54, 59, 64, 69. Everyone who has already accomplished these rewards will collect them immediately. And last, there will be an additional back-to-back Red Star Orb Blitz that run on December 15 and 16. These and future measures will provide Red Stars immediately to help kickstart your collections and increase the rate at which you earn Red Stars over time. Alright, so basically what they're saying here is pretty much everybody agrees that not being able to ever pick basically what category you want, basically have no control over these orbs and just go pure through all of them. Like I have unlocked red star orbs for Star-Lord. I don't own him, can't use him, and the new Spider-Man, who I have not unlocked yet. These characters are completely useless to me as of right now. As you can see, here's 4-star Star-Lord, and I've even got this doubled one, so I've got this twice, and I got this Spider-Man Morales here. And I definitely wouldn't want to get these things. So it would be nice if they would have been like, okay, everybody, if you want like Cosmic, go to Cosmic, Global, go to Global. Like if they had different red orbs for these specific teams, at least that would somewhat limit the possibilities and help you target something that you want. That would be the best thing they could do. But instead they're saying, hey, we're just going to give you shit tons of these red stars and that should satisfy you. But it doesn't protect you against the random nature of it. And all it really does is hurt you in the long run if you're trying to do arena. Because if you get really bad luck and you don't ever get the characters that you want and everybody else is spammed with red stars, and odds are you're probably going to get something good. Somebody's going to get their team and then they're going to crush you. So odds are high that if you have bad luck, you're just going to get crushed in arena. But it's also nice that they're giving you so many. Problem is, I've also seen that they're going to have a new raid that uses red stars. So, like, I don't know if you guys thought this was going to be somehow not balanced into the equation, but if you don't have red stars on the teams that you're collecting, and you're in a guild that likes to raid and push, you could get kicked out of your guild because you're just unlucky. So, these red stars are a serious pain in the ass. You're definitely going to need to get all these red stars that you can as quickly as you can and hope that you get them for the teams that you've already pushed up. Otherwise, you gotta take all of your time and effort into pushing up red stars for people that you don't even want just so you don't get kicked out of your own guild. Elite red star orbs. Let's talk about duplicate drops for a moment. While it sometimes may feel less useful to get a duplicate drop in the beginning, They are extremely beneficial over time. Duplicates provide elite red star orb fragments, which unlock orbs that drop 4 to 7 red star characters at improved drop rates relative to basic orb. As more characters in your roster gain 4 red stars, you'll be seeing a lot of duplicate drops. The frequency of which you acquire elite red stars is very slow at the start, but accelerates extremely quickly as you cover in your roster. This is obviously true. The more you have, the faster you'll get. Problem is, this is really stupid to me. The original orb has a decently high rate of 4 stars, so to take you this elite pack here and give you a extremely common rate of 4 stars here is very ridiculous, because you already probably have the 4 star from the original. It's just you go in here, you get a duplicate of a 4 star you already had, and then you wait again until you can collect an elite red star. They should have only been 5 to 7 probably in this. And I also don't like the fact that if you pull a one red star here, and then you duplicate it again or get a 2 drop, that should add up to 3. It shouldn't add up to here's a dupe and now you're at 2. So if you get a 1 and a 2, you're at 2, not 3. And then they just reward you 100 because you already had one. It's really ridiculous. Red stars and their impact on mission content. Some missions in Strike Force have been extremely challenging since the beginning. We accomplished this difficulty without presence of red stars by crafting powerful enemies with high, hand-tuned base stats. There should always be new challenges to overcome on the horizon, and our philosophy around difficulty has not changed. There are no plans to add red stars to assisting content. Going forward, we will continue to tune PvE content to the needs of that particular challenge. We will be using red stars as more clear signals that the foes are generally tough. You may see red stars in some upcoming modes, including Fear the Darkness and Raids, but ultimately red stars themselves will not be determining the tuning of content, and existing content will be rebalanced around red stars. So this is just ridiculous. The whole point of red stars, when they brought them out, is so you could help yourself overcome the challenges that were already in the game. Well, right here, the last thing that they say is they will rebalance according to the fact that you have red stars in past content. What the hell is they thinking? Makes no sense. And the fact that they say that it's in Fear of Darkness and Raids, that was obvious. It was obviously going to happen. And like I said earlier, you could be screwed if you don't do well. Red Star and Blitz. Some of the pre-generated teams we provided for Tier 8 of Blitz are currently overpowered, and we'll be fixing that error. We recognize the importance of strategic planning for your Blitz battles, and with the addition of red stars, we will be improving several elements of UI so that you have more information about the star rankings of the team you're about to face. We're also adding a long-awaited Blitz tier progress indicator that will display your progress before you launch your next battle. Both of these will be available in January. Going forward, we will continue to monitor the relative strength of characters and teams and ensure red stars are a healthy addition to competitive modes like Arena and Blitz, and continue to solidify your feedback, whatever. Look, yeah. So, they are not doing anything to really improve red stars. They're just throwing out, I don't know, maybe they're probably going to end up throwing out about 20 openings for us, and I hope that you guys are able to get something good in those. So, hope that you guys figured that out. I will leave this